What is going on, guys? Today we're talking about why is the entire crypto market basically going down and what is one of the best things you could possibly do right now. So, right now we can see that everything is down, right? In the past 24 hours, in the past week, Ethereum mainly, like that one has been going down hard. Same with Cardano. Basically, a lot of these. Dogecoin, it's going down insanely. But why is this right now? So, a lot of things that we know that have happened this past year is that everything, and I mean everything, is extremely overvalued, be it from homes to cars to the stock market to literally everything, right? And it's not like there's just like billions of people that just had millions of dollars laying around. No, it's because the continuing printing of money that has been going into the economy and giving it to people for doing absolutely nothing. So that's kind of what's been going on. But you're thinking, like, okay, the more money they print, the better it should be for Bitcoin, correct? Theoretically, yes, that is exactly how it is supposed to be. However, even Bitcoin, if you look at the history of Bitcoin in a sense, you can see that last time we had a huge run up to $20,000, which was absolutely insane. Where was that? That was right here. Nope. Yeah, right here. During 2020. Then it went down to around $3,000 at its lowest point. So, basically, let's do here. Yes, there we go. Scroll out. Alright, we're going to go here. But yeah, so basically what's been going on, right? So we can see here that in December it reached almost $20,000. If you guys don't know what I'm mainly known for, I'm the person that ended up predicting Bitcoin back when it was at 5,000 that it would hit $20,000 by January. So that's what I'm mainly known for, in case you guys didn't know. But then it crashed all the way down to the lower threes in March. In what was it? Was it 2020 or 2019 when the coronavirus pandemic happened? It was 2019. Um, so obviously around that February March time when coronavirus happened, the entire crypto market crashed, right? And honest to God, I was scared because at that point I had bought around 2 Bitcoin, right, for $12,000, and I was like, holy crap. Luckily, I bought just a tad amount. I wish I would have bought more, obviously, but yeah, I bought a little bit down here. But basically, what's been going on, right? So Bitcoin ended up reaching all-time highs of $65,000, and then from that point, it has slowly been decreasing down to 31. What range do I personally think it's going to go to? Well, do I think it's going to go back to 20? I really don't believe so. If anything, it'll go into the low 20s, so it's not going below here. But what Bitcoin does periodically, right, around every couple of years or so, and if you've been in this, you know a little bit more about this pattern. So basically, from now, Bitcoin has been going down. Will continue to go down unless something drastic with the economy happens. Right now, almost every market is either barely making new highs or barely making new lows, right? The percentage to movement is not there in basically any market, right? So what are people waiting on? Well, the first thing that's happening July 30th, which is in 17 days, is that the housing market, right? So a lot of people are in forbearance. And if you guys don't know what forbearance means, is for the past like year and a half, they have not had to pay their mortgage or their rent. So all of that expires July 30th, and they want the lump sum at once. So basically, for the past 18 months, if you had $1,000 rent, you didn't have to pay that, right? But now that the landlord obviously wants it right then and there, or they will kick you out, or you will basically, instead of being in forbearance, you will go into foreclosure, which means the bank then owns your home and can sell it at whatever price they please. So that's what's happening July 30th. So even I'm waiting on that. The secondary news is that the car market is again extremely overvalued. Why is this? One, there's a chip malfunction, or chip shortage. The second thing is Germany cannot import a lot of cars right now, right? So the used car market is on fire because people, for example, the best example, because I was looking, I wanted to get the G-Wagon. It was one of my choices that I wanted to get. However, a 2022 G-Wagon 550 was $142,000. A 2019 G550 with 23,000 miles on it was $139,000. That is a $3,000 difference for a 3-year difference in car and 23,000 miles. It's not supposed to be like that. Another example, I bought a BMW i8. I drove it for 3 months, sold it for the exact same price I bought it at. Then my M8 that I bought almost a year ago, not quite yet, that one has sold for almost 20,000 what I paid for. I think I ended up walking away with $16,000 before tax and all of that stuff. But it's absolutely insane. It's blowing my mind. And that's for 2020, right? They're selling those for almost the exact same as a new because people don't want to wait these 6 to 8 months for basically everything to kind of go back to normal. The timeline right now is Germany is looking of shipping over around 200,000 cars in, I believe, January to March time of next year. So now if you think about it, we're in July. That is still 6 to 9 months away, right? And obviously, that's then going to decrease the car market. So there's just a lot of things waiting right now. The stock market, again, it's extremely overbought. So what does that mean, right? Even right now, I'm going very light into my position size in the stock market because I'm just really not comfortable because it can go for a pullback like today. It pulled back, I think, a lot of them like 2, 3 to 4, 5%. And yeah, so I'm slowly starting to scale out of almost everything and then kind of seeing what the market is going to do. And then right now, honestly, just average cost investing. So every single Monday, just put different amounts of money into different things. And I have it automated. So that way I can close my eyes and it just does its thing and my emotions don't get in the way of it. But so what is going on basically then with Bitcoin, right? So again, this is another market where a lot of things right now are kind of debating, seeing all of that, right? A lot of the new with hedge funds, institutional investors, all of that, the new laws, the taxes that are going to be imposed on it, right? As well as a bunch of bans, scams, and every single thing else that has been going on, right? So right now, every single market is not quite at a standstill, but we're getting very close to it. And now what happens when we get to that standstill? Different markets will either crash and some markets will go to the moon, right? I think crypto is going to be one of the markets that is going to be crashing early right now, into the mid to low 20s, in my opinion. And then from that point on, it will moon when all the other markets start crashing because it's mayhem. There's no other way to describe it. I'm not trying to scare you guys. I'm not being like, oh, everything is going down, sell everything. No, right? But there are different ways to make money, right? So even right now, I'm cutting down on expenses on useless stuff. So I say that right as I bought a new Corvette. Anyways, but that's an investment because I know for a fact I can sell that for 3 months, in 3 months for a profit. However, it really just comes down to what you think would be a smart trade for you, right? For example, if you bought at $65,000 or $64,000, then and you're still holding, congrats, you got diamond hands. But yeah, so again, really, it just comes down to what you want to do. That is just my take on all the different markets and how they kind of have everything to do. That's why I think crypto overall right now is currently one of the first markets that's going down. However, it will then also be one of the first that will moon, which is very good for us. So right now, I'm just doing dollar cost averaging, leaving my emotions out of it, and then just doing all of that. So again, that's just my viewpoint on it. And if you guys want to see my Bitcoin price prediction, my Ethereum prediction, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go over the top 100 coins and do a price prediction on the top 100 coins. So subscribe for that. I'm posting one of those every single day, so stay tuned for that. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out.